Hey everybody, Will Davis with the Monroe County Reporter. Our top story in this week's newspaper: a Thomaston Road man arrested for operating an ATV park without county permission over the weekend. Haywood Simmons, 49, was arrested by Monroe County deputies. They responded to the property on Lower Simmons Road after neighbors complained again about noise and violating the county's ordinance against using ATVs on your property commercially without a permit. Sheriff Brad Freeman said the neighbors had a right to be upset. The county was just in court 2 weeks ago with Judge Tommy Wilson after they filed a lawsuit against Mr. Simmons for running the ATV operation without a permit. Freeman saying that several people on the property told deputies they had to pay. One of them paid $900 to rent 2 four-wheelers over the weekend. Judge Tommy Wilson had told Mr. Simmons that if he violated the order, he would go to jail until a hearing scheduled for June 15th on the county's lawsuit against him. But Judge Wilson ended up changing his mind and allowed Mr. Simmons to get out of jail after just one night. See more details in this week's Reporter.
Hey Monroe County, whether you need garage floors, basements, pool decks, or driveway patios, Concrete Coatings are the ones to call. Commercial or residential, they offer a 5-year warranty. Free estimates, call today. Concrete Coatings, serving all of Middle Georgia.
Hey y'all, it's Tammy Rafferty with the Monroe County Reporter and this week's Everyday Hero. For over 5 decades, the Circle of Care Thrift Shop has been helping those in need in Monroe County by selling donated items and then using the proceeds to help people in need. But for the nonprofit organization to help people, they need people to help them. People like Stephen Stowe, a volunteer whose last words as he leaves at the end of the workday are, "When can I come back?" Stephen was born in Macon 30 years ago, the son of Rhonda and Steve Stowe. He attended Mary Persons but got his diploma early by passing a GED test and started his work career working in Macon at Starcadia, AutoZone, and for a company called Zingo. All was going well in his life until the age of 22 when he was diagnosed with a rare form of brain cancer. He had to undergo brain surgery to remove a large tumor and had a stroke during the procedure, leaving him unable to talk or walk. But that didn't stop this everyday hero from Monroe County. It has been a hard 8 years for him since then, but he has become an important member of our community, volunteering at the thrift store for 3 years, 2 days a week, helping with stocking shelves, organizing books, and cleaning up where needed. His co-workers say he always has them smiling with his antics and jokes, while he is helping those he considers less fortunate than he is. Stephen said he wants to tell the kids still in school, don't drop out, stay persistent, and keep trying to overcome the bad things and do your best. Wise words from an everyday hero.
Well, the whole country has been talking about school safety after that shooting in Uvalde, Texas that left 19 children and 2 teachers dead. It turns out that one of the top experts on school safety in the world lives right here in Bolingbroke, Georgia, Michael Dorn. He used to be the police chief for Bibb County Schools and Mercer University, and now he runs a nonprofit called Safe Havens, where he travels the world telling schools how to make sure their schools are safe from such incidents. Dorn telling the reporter that he's warning people not to believe everything they hear after a traumatic experience like a school shooting. Much of the early information ends up being incorrect. Dorn also critical of Texas's policies on school safety, saying they follow the FBI's recommended policies of hiding and running. He said that the key is the first 30 seconds in any shooting. That's when most people are shot in an emergency situation. Dorn's child is in Monroe County Schools. He says Monroe County Schools are doing it right. The county has a deputy at every school, a school resource officer. After following Dorn's recommendations and working with him, he's done an assessment of all Monroe County schools with continual updates, find out what he had to say, and any changes Monroe County plans in their school safety in this week's Reporter.
Hey Monroe County, if you're planning a wedding, a big event, a corporate Christmas party, we have the place for you. Our friends at Macon Tent Rentals, Jeff Holloway and his team are Monroe County residents, and they are the best. They are the top of the pack when it comes to tent rentals and preparing for the equipment for a big party. Tents, tables, chairs, lighting, dance floors, staging, pipe, drapes, cooling units, linen, cafe lights, just to name a few. You can even pick up items for rent at their location. Call now for a free quote, 478-746-8269.
Monroe County deputies have finally arrested a Las Vegas woman accused of viciously beating her girlfriend back in January of 2021. Her name is Brandy Hargrove, and she's 36 years old. She's accused in January of 2021 of beating her 50-year-old girlfriend, Etta Brody of Atlanta, with a metal flask, also cutting her with a box cutter. This is while they were going down I-75 from Atlanta. The beating started, she told deputies, around the Tanger outlets. Finally, Miss Brody was able to jump out of a moving car at the Bass Road exit of I-75 at 4 in the morning. She wound up apparently walking 10 miles north to the 182 exit, where she was picked up by deputies and told them what had happened to her. But Miss Hargrove had stolen the car and left, and was not found until earlier in late May. She was found in another jurisdiction and extradited to Monroe County, where she now awaits charges for aggravated assault and theft by taking. See more in this week's Reporter.
Meet all your glass needs right here in Monroe County. Glass Technologies, located at 8499 Rivoli Road in Bolingbrook, offers in-house glass cutting, custom glass shower enclosures, residential and commercial glass replacement, and sunroofs. They specialize in residential services and provide free estimates on all their work, no matter how big or small. Give them a call, 478-993-2101, or find them on Facebook.
This is Diane Gladwell with Monroe County Reporter, and this week we just celebrated Memorial Day, and on the square at 11 o'clock on Monday we had a Memorial Day program that was an excellent program. It reminded all of us that Memorial Day is about a lot more than the beginning of summer. It is, it is about those who served and gave the ultimate sacrifice. And so we appreciate those people that put together a really good Memorial Day program for everybody in Monroe County this year. John Ricketson did the welcoming, and Martin Orsetti gave the keynote speech, and Frank Wilder wowed everybody with his voice, singing God Bless the USA. And the flags fluttered all around the courthouse. If you missed the program, hopefully you still saw those flags that Claude and Marty Curley made sure were up for the Memorial Day program. But we're glad to report on it for you, and check out a little bit more information on it in the Reporter.
Hi, I'm Donna Wilson with this week's Monroe County Reporter Incident of the Week. Walmart security personnel had a man and woman sitting in their office when Corporal Kimberly Barnett arrived at the store on May the 20th in response to the report of shoplifting. An employee told Barnett that the couple had selected several items concealed in a black book bag the 43-year-old Forsyth woman was carrying after they paid for just a few items and walked out. The employee stopped them. They turned over the book bag. He removed a remote, 6 packs of flashlights, energy drinks, starter fluid, glue, a 3-way switch, several pieces of clothing, several snack cakes, and a dash cam. The total of all the stolen items was $328.09. Barnett asked the pair if they had anything they would like to say. Both said they were sorry, but she took them to jail anyway. See more incidents on page 6C.
Forsyth mother is distraught after a Court of Appeals ruling from the state that she must surrender her 8-year-old son to her ex-husband in Great Britain. Catherine Davis telling the reporter that her son Teddy was ordered by the Court of Appeals on May 24th to be sent back to England to be with his father, whom he hasn't seen in several years and with whom he has no relationship. Davis telling the reporter that she is nowhere to go and nowhere to turn, does not know what to do. She's already lost one daughter to cancer when she was a child. Teddy attended Hubbard Elementary, and she is asking the state and her legislators, local legislators, for help fighting the extradition of her son, who is 8 years old. Find out more details in this week's Reporter.
Monroe County loves its firearms, and there's no better place to get your firearms and ammunition needs than Red Root Defense, a small family-owned business right here in the heart of Georgia near the Jones-Monroe County line. Check them out for a full selection of firearms, ammunition, and accessories.
Hello, my name is Terry Johnson, and I write Monroe Outdoors for the Reporter. This week's column is a follow-up on a column I wrote back in March about the rapid spread of an extremely virulent form of the avian flu. In this week's column, I'm going to provide you an update on the status of the flu, what species of birds have been infected with it, and what this means for birds found in Georgia. If you hunt birds or just enjoy watching them, this is a must-read for you. All of this and more in this week's Reporter.
Hi, this is Park Davis of Monroe County Reporter with this week's sports. Mary Persons coach Greg Nix is retiring after 10 years and leading the Dogs to 3 trips to the state playoffs and Mary Persons' first trip to Sweet 16 in 2016 since 1968. In other news, former Mary Persons star JT Stokes is now excelling in an indoor football player for the Bismarck Bucks from North Dakota, who are 3-8 in the current season. Also, a young Monroe County race car driver has won over 200 races in his Bandolero car. 14-year-old Connor Butler drives an entry-level vehicle with nearly a 6-foot wheelbase and recently won a plaque for first place. See more in this week's Reporter.
Monroe County loves its firearms, and there's no better place to get your firearms and ammunition needs than Red Root Defense, a small family-owned business right here in the heart of Georgia near the Jones-Monroe County line. Check them out for a full selection of firearms, ammunition, and accessories.
Hey everybody, Will Davis with the Monroe County Reporter. It's time for one of our popular gun giveaways, and this year our friend Matthew Sims from Red Root Defense is giving our readers, when they subscribe or renew through June 10th, they will get a choice of either a 9mm or a .38 special, so he's going to tell you more about that in a minute. Just wanted to say that the Reporter is a proud supporter of the First Amendment right of the press every week, and also a proud supporter of the Second Amendment, the right to self-defense. Matthew, tell them about the guns we have this year.
All right, this particular gun here, this is a Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 compact 9mm, a nice light semi-automatic carry pistol. And over on this side we have another Smith & Wesson, the Model 642 5-shot 38 special plus P revolver, airweight. Another nice fine carry pistol.
And folks will get to choose if they win the drawing, and Tammy's going to tell you about that drawing.
To register for these guns, simply give us a call, 478-994-2358, to sign up for a new subscription or renew your existing subscription. You can also stop by the Reporter office Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5 p.m., or easily sign up online at www.mymcr.net.
Thanks for supporting your hometown newspaper and the First and Second Amendments to our great Constitution.